Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamu alaikum. We are working to make our Sun series more interesting, interactive and easy to understand for our students. And this video will be a valuable resource, not only for students but for teachers and parents as well, and will help you to understand the concepts more easily. As you know, the book which we are doing is the English book for grade 4. And let's see the curriculum-based competencies: oral communication skills, listening and speaking, reading and critical thinking skills, vocabulary and grammar, and writing skills. But breakup of competencies given in the book includes oral communication skills, listening and speaking, reading and critical thinking skills, aspects of language, and writing skills. Here we are with Unit 11, and the name of the unit is The Sparkling Fish. It's a very interesting chapter with a very important lesson. And in this unit, we are going to look at 17 different SLOs. The competency-wise concepts are oral communication skills, 2 concepts, reading and critical thinking skills, 3 concepts, aspects of language, 6 concepts, and in writing, we are going to look at 1 concept. Here we are with reading and critical thinking. We are going to look at some question and answers, story elements, and calendar. It's time to listen the reading of the unit very carefully.
In the plains of Punjab was a small village called Talwara, near the river Ravi, where a poor fisherman lived with his family. He couldn't earn enough to make both ends meet. His wife looked forward to the times they would no longer have to live hand to mouth, but it seemed that they would never come out from their miserable condition. Daily, the fisherman with his eldest son, Bilal, went fishing to the nearby river, but couldn't catch enough fish.
Let's answer some questions. Where did the poor fisherman live? How do you know they had a miserable life? Why was it difficult to catch the fish for Bilal? How did the sparkling fish help Bilal? Did Bilal manage to bring his family out of starvation? If Bilal hadn't caught the sparkling fish, how would the story have been different then? Now you are going to discuss or to judge that if the sparkling fish is not here, how will the story continue? What will happen? Bilal was really helpless, looking for help. His father was sick. And if the sparkling fish was not here, he will not be able to take his family out of starvation. So the presence of sparkling fish was like a hope for Bilal, and that is how he improved his condition. Let's move forward and see some story elements. Now, with every story, there are some elements. And what does element means? Elements means some specific features. Read the given elements of story. First, we have characters. What are characters, my dear kids? Characters are people or animals in the story. Setting. Setting is a place or time where the story takes place. Plot. Plot is a sequence of events in a story, like beginning, middle, and end. Conflict. Every story has a problem to be solved. That is why the story is there. Characters are indulged in a struggle or in a difficult situation. There's always something to work on, and as a conclusion, the characters come onto a specific point. And resolution. Resolution is the solution to the problem or conflict of the story. So 5 things are to be kept in mind. There are some characters, there is a setting, the place, there is a plot. Plot is very important, that all the events should be in a sequence. Proper start, then middle, and then ending. Then there is a conflict, there is a problem, and after that there is a solution to that problem, which makes a perfect story. And the next thing is about calendar. Here we are going to read the following calendar and answer the given questions. As you know, there is a calendar, and what calendar tells us? It tells us about months. It tells us about the division of the weeks in the months. In which month on which date will we celebrate Pakistan's Resolution Day? Do you know when we celebrate Pakistan Resolution Day? Yes, it's on 23rd March. Yes, it's on 23rd March. How many Sundays are there in the month of November? Now we are going to refer back to the calendar. Here is November and let's see how many Sundays are there. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 4 Sundays are there in the month of November. And the last question is, how many Mondays are there in the month of April? Again, you are going to refer back to the calendar and find out the number of Mondays and write the number in the space given below. Let's move forward with oral communication. We are going to look at some syllables, taking turns and polite expressions to seek attention. Syllables. Syllable is a group of letters with one vowel sound in it. A word can be one or more syllables. Whenever we break the word in syllables, there should be a one vowel sound in that. So words have one syllable or more than one syllable, 2 syllable, 3 syllable, it depends on the length of the word. Read the given multi-syllable words. And in multi-syllable words, we are going to look at 3 syllables and 4 syllables. So, advantage. Advantage have 3 syllables. Advantage, 3 syllables. Condition. Condition. Notice the presence of vowels. When there is one vowel, we break the word there, then the other syllable, then the other syllable. Examine. N. Interval. Interval. And same goes with the rest of the words. Advertisement. It's a long word. Advertisement. 4 syllable words. Demonstration. Demonstration. Psychology. Psychology. Security. Security. So some words have 3 syllables and some have 4 syllables. Let's move forward. Read the given words in the word bank below and put them into their respective columns. Use them in your sentences as well. So we have 2 columns with 3 syllables and 4 syllables. You are going to read the words just like let's do the first 2 together. Holiday. Holiday. It's a 3 syllable word. Don't forget to break them. Ho, then dot, li and then day. Don't forget to put the dots in between to show that how there are 3 syllables. Government. Go-ver-n-ment. Go-vern-ment. So it has again 3 syllables. So notice other words and put them in 3 and 4 syllable words columns. Let's move forward. There is a dialogue going on between teacher and some of her students. Listen to the dialogue very carefully.
Students, can somebody tell me the ways to be kind to others?
Ma'am, may I?
May I?
Ma'am, may I?
Please take your turns to answer. Bilal, it is your turn first.
We can be kind to others by using polite words.
May I say something?
Yes, you may.
We can also be kind by giving a smile to others.
May I add more?
Yes, please.
We can be kind by helping each other.
Yes, all these are ways to be kind to others.
Let's move forward with aspects of language. We have some word meanings, word family, cases of pronouns, regular and irregular verbs, adverbs of time and abbreviations. In word meanings, read the given words with their meanings. Miserable, unhappy or uncomfortable. Teary eyes, having eyes that are wet with tears. Sparkling, shining brightly with flashes of light. Sniffles, inhaling quickly while crying. And starvation, extreme hunger when there is nothing to eat. Cases of pronouns. So there are different cases of pronouns. Subjective pronouns are used as subject of the verb. The objective case is used when something is done to someone, and a possessive case is used when something belongs to someone. So there are 2 things, objective case and possessive case. Let's see some sentences with subjective case. I have bought a new school bag. You have to attend the farewell party. He will come home late tonight, and they are supplying food packages to the earthquake victims. Let's see the objective case. My parents bought me a new lunchbox. Why should I give my laptop to you? The policeman didn't believe us and none gave her a second. But the possessive case, the mansion is theirs. The cat is sitting in its mat. This wallet found yesterday is hers and the earrings in the jewelry box are mine. Now, forms of regular verbs and irregular verbs. The next thing is verbs. Verbs are actions. Verbs are used to describe the action of nouns. There are two types of verbs, regular and irregular. Regular verb form their present and past participle by adding ed, where irregular form their present and past participle in different ways. Just like we did some regular and irregular singular plurals, just like that we have some regular and irregular verbs. In regular verbs, we just add ed, but in irregular words, we change the whole word. Let's see how we are going to do that. Read the given forms of regular verbs: help, helped, move, moved, live, lived, pull, pulled, ask, asked, and so many. There are different forms like helped, helping, helps, move, moving, moves, live, lived, living, pull, pulled, pulling, pulls, asked, asked, asking, and asks. Now, these are different forms of verbs with respect to past, past participle, ing form, and s form. But read the form of irregular verbs. They change the word form. Like catch will become caught. Again, caught in past participle. Catching and catches. Make will become made. Making and makes. Buy will become bought. The whole word has been changed. Buying and buys. And hear will become heard, hearing, and hears. Now, it's a little activity, my dear kids. Write 5 regular and irregular verbs with their forms in your notebook. You can take the help from the columns which we have just studied. Adverbs of time. As the name indicates, adverbs of time are used to describe the verb and tell us when an action is happening. There are some examples. Alize missed her school bus today. Hamad is going home now. You take a bath daily. I will call you later. So all these words are telling us about when something is happening. So there is a little homework, my dear kids. Identify and underline the adverbs in the following sentences. The next session of the webinar has been postponed. Here next is the adverb of time. The electricity bill was paid on monthly basis, monthly here. And my cousins are invited tonight to dinner. Tonight is an adverb of time over here. You are just going to underline that. Abbreviations. An abbreviation is a short form of verb. It is written in capitals with full stop at the end. So we use some short forms of some words, and these short forms are called as abbreviations. Read the given words with their abbreviations. Mr. will become MR and full stop at the end. Always start with the capital letter. Professor, prof with a full stop. Advertisement, ad, October, oct, USA, United States of America. These are short forms of words and they are called as abbreviation. Match the following abbreviations with their full forms. DR is for Doctor of Philosophy, ST is for street, and in the same way you are going to match the rest of the words with their abbreviations. In writing, we are going to write a guided story. Look at the pictures below and write a short story in your notebook. Also write its elements. Now, my dear kids, the pictures are given. You are going to look at the picture and form a story in your head. But remember to keep the elements in your mind. The character, the plot, the setting, the problem, and the resolution. So you are going to highlight the elements of your story as well. Write a nice story and then highlight all the elements of your story. Dear kids, that is all about this unit. I'm going to meet you again with another unit and another set of concepts. Till then, take a good care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.